Hello everyone, today I'll start the first chapter of class 6th, Science. The name of the chapter is Food, Where Does It Come From? So here is on the table, you see some materials are there. You can see here, the first one is the black dal, this one is the red dal, this one is the moong dal. After that, this is a clove, salt, and again there is a cardamom, coriander powder, turmeric, this is mustard seeds, here is the buttermilk. So all these things we use to eat. We cook them and we use as a food. So all these materials we use as a food. Whenever we want to prepare any dish, suppose here is a one cooked dal is there. So what things you use or what materials you add to prepare a dal? To prepare any dish or dal, the material which is required is known as ingredients. So all these are the ingredients of the food or the dish. If we have a cooked dal here, so in this dal what things we added? We added oil, we added pulses, we added turmeric, coriander powder, salt, oil, and after that the coriander leaves for the garnish. So ingredients are those which we use to prepare any food or a dish. Now when we see all these ingredients, where does the ingredient come from? All these ingredients come from the different sources. It may be from the plants, it may be from the animals, it may be from the sea. If we see the first pulse, this also we get from plant. This one is also from the plant, red dal. Then moong dal is also from the plant. Then buttermilk that we get from the animal. Then clove that is also from the plant. Salt that we get from the sea. Next is cardamom, again plant. Coriander powder, plant. Turmeric, plant. Mustard seeds, again plant. So there are the two main sources from which we get all the ingredients. These are the plants and animals, and somewhere we get from the sea as a salt. Now which part of plant and animal we use to eat? We see that there is a plant and we eat the different parts of a plant. We eat the roots, leaves, stem, flower, fruit, and its part is used to eat. If we see the first pulse, that is a black pentilla, that is a seed. So which part of this plant we use to eat? That is a seed. This one is also the seed, this one also the seed. So for this mostly the pulses, seeds we use to eat. If we see this clove, that also a seed come fruit. And here the salt, okay. Then cardamom, that will also the fruit part, that is the seed, and outer inside it is a seed and outer is the skin. And this coriander powder, that is also a seed. Turmeric, that is the turmeric stem is used to eat. And mustard, that is also the seed part. Okay, so these parts we use to it. In mustard also we use their leaves also to prepare the vegetable. Similarly, these are the different parts which we use to eat. If we talk about this dish, that means a dal, the things which we added, the ingredients which we are used are oil. From where we get the oil? From the plant. From where we get the turmeric? We get from the plant. Coriander, again from the plant. And the coriander powder, coriander leaves we get from the plant. Salt we get from the sea. So there are the two main sources from which we get all the ingredients. So if we see, the next is this moong dal. This is a sprout. You can see inside it there is a small root is coming out, a white color root is coming out, that is known as sprout. So you can also prepare this sprout. You can take black gram and the moong dal and soak it in a water for 24 hours. After that, drain out the water from the grams and the moong dal and then hold them in a cotton cloth and sprinkle a little water 2-3 days. After just sprinkle a little water in the seeds, you will find that it will start having a small roots coming out of that. That is known as sprouts. So it is very good and healthy. You can add salt and some cucumber and a tomato to make it more tasty. Now if we talk about the honeybees, that honey that we used, from where we get that honey? We get that honey from the bees. But from where the bees collect the honey? They collect the honeys in the form of nectar from the flower. They collect the juices from the flower and they store it in their beehives. And that nectar which we used as a honey. Next is, if we see this vegetables, one is brinjal, cucumber, potato, tomato, onion and some chilies. Okay, so this is the different part of a plant which we use here. This is the brinjal. We used to make a brinjal vegetable. Which part we use? This is the fruit part of a plant. Similarly, the cucumber, also the fruit part of a plant. Then potato, that is also stem part. Then tomato, fruit part. Onion is a root part. And this chilies are the fruit part of a plant which we use to eat. Next is food habit. We all have a different food habit. Animals have different food habit. Humans have different food habits. So let's start the different food habits of the animals. First one is the herbivores. Herbivores are those organisms, one who eat plants and plant products. I am repeating once again, herbivores are those organisms which eat only plant and plant products like goat, giraffe, cow, deer, elephant, chimpanzee.
Monkey,
all used
camel,
to eat green leafy vegetables, green leafy plants and plant products. Next is the carnivores. Carnivores are those organisms which eat only the flesh and flesh product. Carnivores are those organisms who eat flesh and the flesh products, meat and meat products like fox, lion, wolf, leopard, tiger. So all these are the carnivores. They only used to eat only meat and meat products. That's why they're having a different teeth shapes. Next is the omnivorous. Omnivorous are those organisms which eat both plants as well as flesh or meat like dog, bear, cat and the human beings. So that means there are the three types of food habits which we have discussed here: herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. Do you know in which category you place the human? Yes, humans are placed in the omnivorous because omnivorous are those who eats both. That means we eat plants, vegetable, fruits as well as we eat egg, fish, flesh. That's why. So this is all about your first chapter. Hope you understood and just go through the chapter. If you don't have a book, just go on the NCERT online book. You will get it and download the PDF of that format so that you can just go through it. Thank you.